I just wanted to talk about TAP Air Portugal because they're fairly new to LAX, but every time I see that word there just kind of melded into that building, Continental, I just gotta take a deeper dive in. And check out those two notches on the low hanger there. They're gonna come in handy in this next image. This shot here is from 1967, and it turns out that Continental had a headquarters here at LAX. Did you know about this? I had no clue. And also, did you notice the two notches there? The year's 1971. Check out the parking lot there, bustling with activity. Pilots are being trained, mechanics are being trained, the general offices are located there, and just look at the activity that is present in this image. But beyond all that, do you see it? Moving now to 1976, you can see that on the top side of the image, they've added a massive hangar complex to the headquarters at Continental Airlines here. There's also a DC-10 on the left, and at the bottom there's a 727. This image is from 1989, which is several years after Continental had moved out, following the self-exiting of their CEO Al Feldman in the admin building right there. It would appear that the loss of his wife a year earlier and the hostile takeover by Frank Lorenzo of his airline was a bit too much for him to bear, in my opinion. And in this 1994 image, you can see that there is no more aircraft activity at the old Continental infield hangars here. But did you know that Continental Airlines had their presence here in Los Angeles at LAX from the 60s to the 80s? And that their CEO self-exited right there in that building? Wow. So that is what seeing that name there had me go deep dive and look into. But let's go back to TAP Portugal, okay? Oh my goodness. TAP Air Portugal has been around since 1945, but they didn't start coming to LAX until May of 2025. They're also the launch customer for the A330-900, or as we know it, the Neo version of the A330. And they've only had one accident back in 1977, but you know what? I'm gonna shut up now. Let's watch the aircraft take off. Listen to this one.